Hello, my name is Janine Kovac, and I teach Scrivener classes. And this video is about Scrivener keywords, how to make them, how to use them, how to find them after you've made them. So first we'll start with, I'm going to share my screen with my Scrivener file. And what's a keyword? A keyword is like a label. And a label is not what this video is about. If you don't know what a label is, you probably don't want to know what a keyword is. Go back and use labels and then come back next week. So whereas a label is one designation for one piece of content, you can only do one label per piece of content. You can do lots of keywords for a given piece of content. And why would you use that? Well, I'm going to share this is my book, The Nutcracker Chronicles. It's coming out in November. And now that the book is finished, I want to have a bird's eye view of what's in this book. I want to know which chapters would make good standalone pieces. I want to know which ones take place in El Paso versus San Francisco. So when I'm putting my readings together, I can find an excerpt that will fit for a certain audience. That's what I'm going to use keywords for in real life. I have a friend, Steve. Steve, this video is for you. He's a playwright, and he's also organizing a lot of material that has been transcribed, and he's trying to see what's there and what could fit into different situations. So it's an organizational tool that's what keywords are. It's an organizational tool. So that's what they are. I think of keywords as an advanced concept, and not because they're hard, but just because they're hard to find in Scrivener. They're not often used, and they just have a really specific use. You can do a lot of work in Scrivener without keywords. So I think of it as like a black diamond kind of thing. All right, keywords are found in the inspector. The inspector, it toggles on and off with this little blue eye right here. No inspector, inspector, no inspector, inspector, right here. And typical Scrivener thing, this little icon tells you what's going to show up in this window. And we want this thing that looks like a luggage tag. It's for metadata. And down here we have keywords. Whenever you see a little, what is that? It's supposed to be an arrow. It tells me that I can toggle the menu right there. Plus add something, minus deletes it. A circle with some dots tells you that a menu will show up. And in this case, I'm going to show project keywords, of which there are none. Okay, this is a fake novel called Ingeborg Goes to the Beach. I'll be honest, I have no recollection. I have no memory of writing the 500 words that are in this scene, but it makes for a good template to add some project keywords. All right, so what did I do? I clicked on a circle with some dots, show project keywords. Plus is going to add something, minus is going to delete it. I'm going to add a new keyword, and it's going to be, I don't know. I'm going to say keyword 1. And then I'm going to add another one, and I'm going to call it keyword 2. Don't do this because that doesn't tell you anything. This is just how to add and delete your keywords. I'm going to delete those because I realize that's a bad idea. And now I'm going to go to my real manuscript where we have some keywords that mean something. Show project keywords. Here they are. Something that's a standalone piece, something that's in italics. Oh, I don't like that word. I can click on it and I can say, I know what this refers to. So this is going to be ballet description. Then we have some places, El Paso, San Francisco, Oakland, abroad, people in my family, retired, previously published, student, artistic voice. That's good enough for this example. Pretty much when you see something on Scrivener, if you click on it, magic things happen. So if I click on the color here, I get options to change the color, which is convenient because I have two purples and I don't want two purples. So I'm going to change this to a color I don't have, which is green. All right, this is the outliner view. It's this one right here. If you're creating work, you're probably in the composition view or the index card or in the outliner. If you're in the outliner view and you don't see your keywords, click on this little arrow. And this window will show you the options for this outliner view. I'm going to take out some of these options so we just have a smaller window here. And I'm going to add some more keywords. Snowflakes. I'm going to select this and now I'm going to add a keyword. And I want to add a keyword from the project keywords. So I'm going to add, oh no, I have to add a new one because this takes place in Seattle. Seattle, oops, plus Seattle. And that's a blue color chip. Oh, I like that. Okay. The space between acts, that is San Francisco. This next piece, here's some keywords that apply to this chapter. They're San Francisco. What else? Matt. Artistic voice. Behind the scenes, I'm going to add previously published, family, and so on. I've added some keywords. I've deleted some keywords. I can see them in the outliner. Wow, that's terrific. But so what, right? Especially since I look at these colors and quite frankly, they mean nothing to me. So I'm going to click on my menu and I'm going to say keywords. Oh, I don't want them as color chips. And now I see them as words. This is a little bit easier for me. So I can look at some of these chapters and I can see, oh, previously published. I can see what these keywords are. So to recap, I have this piece of text. I've added a bunch of keywords. I'm organizing my material thus. And I haven't really used them. I've just assigned them to my chapters. So this is where it's going to come in handy. I'm going to search. I want to see how many chapters are standalone pieces. So up here in this little magnifying glass is the search function. And I'm going to search in the project. I know I'm going to search the project because when I hover over this little arrow, it says search the project. I'm going to search in project. And again, there's a little magnifying glass and a little arrow. And when I click on that arrow, a menu pulls up. And this is where I'm going to tell the search function how I want to search. And in this case, I want to search my keywords. That means whatever word I put in here is going to just search the keywords. I could also just search the label. Usually I'm searching for the text. I want to try to find a certain word or section. But here I'm going to search keywords and I'm going to look for stand alone. So these are the 3 chapters that are standalone pieces. Maybe I want to see San Francisco. These are the chapters that are about San Francisco. And in the case of standalone pieces, for practical purposes. I want to know what's a standalone piece, and I need to know what's under 3,000 words because I'm getting ready to submit to Stories on Stage Sacramento. And I can see that Waiting in the Wings is less than 3,000 words. That's their word limit. Battle, there's the Battle, that's 5,400 words, so I would have to cut that if I'm going to use that as a submission. And Pine Forest in Winter, which is 414 words, so that's too short. It's a little Goldilocks situation here. So I know that, oh, Waiting in the Wings is going to be what I will submit. I can't think of anything else you would use Scrivener's keywords for at this moment. But if you have questions, you probably know where to find me. Email me. I think I'm posting this on YouTube, so there may be a comment section or something like that. But there you go, Scrivener keywords. I hope you enjoyed this. Well, that's awkward because I'm still here. All right, now I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed Scrivener keywords, how to use them, how to make them, how to find them after you use them, and let me know if you have other questions. Thanks.